Ibrahim Traoré. This guy, he has been someone that a lot of people has been following up on his issues lately. And in recent times, he's been bringing up initiative and ideas that is really helping his citizens and some countries in Africa. What is the newest thing that this man has done that has got a lot of people talking?
Yes, and see, Burkina Faso president. Burkina Faso current president scraps visa fees for African travelers. So, if you are an African and you are traveling to Burkina Faso, you wouldn't need any visa before you can travel to Burkina Faso.
Wow.
Yes, but then what you will have to do, yes, you will equally apply for the visa for it to be given to you, but you won't make any payment for the visa.
Oh, okay. So you can go to the Burkina Faso embassy, apply for a visa without any payment, and then you will get your visa and go to Burkina Faso.
Yes.
Okay. So let's look at how BBC reported this news. So it says Burkina Faso says it has removed visa fees for all African travelers in an effort to facilitate the movement of people and goods into the country. As we can see, what Burkina Faso is trying to do now is that if you're an individual or if you're a person trying to travel to the country, that means that you have a smooth passage into the country. Usually, visa application fee tends to be more like a headache to some people that travel to Burkina Faso. So it makes people usually travel by land, particularly in our jurisdiction, Ghana to be precise. You barely see people traveling to Burkina Faso by flight because of this visa issues and all. They usually tend to travel by land. And as it stands now, Ibrahim Traoré is saying that you can travel to Burkina Faso without paying any visa application fee. Now let's continue. It says from now on, any citizen from an African country wishing to go to Burkina Faso will not pay any amount to cover visa fees, said Mahamadou Sana, the country's security minister, following a cabinet meeting chaired by military leader Captain Ibrahim Traoré on Thursday. So this information was disseminated by the country's security minister, who has the name Mahamadou Sana. He stood in to speak on behalf of Captain Ibrahim Traoré and then made it known to all Africans. All Africans. I think this is not limited to only West Africa, right?
Oh yes, it is not limited to only West Africans.
So that means all Africans.
Yes.
Okay. So anyone that is located in any part of Africa and wants to travel to Burkina Faso to carry goods and all that, you have the right to go to Burkina Faso and then freely without paying any visa fee. Now, African visitors will, however, be required to submit an online visa application which will be reviewed for approval, the minister clarified. So this is something that we all have to take note of. The fact that you are not going to pay a visa application fee doesn't mean you will not go through a process or a procedure. So you will definitely go through a procedure to vie for the visa, and you would wait for approval. So it doesn't mean because you didn't pay and you have applied, you can just go to the country just like that. No, you would wait for your visa to be approved before you can set foot into the Burkina Faso country. Now it says the West African nation joins countries such as Ghana, Rwanda, and Kenya, which has eased travel requirement for African visitors. Citizens of West African countries can already travel to Burkina Faso without the need for visas. However, this may change in future because the country has pulled out of the regional bloc ECOWAS, along with its neighbors Mali and Nigeria, which are also under military rule. So Chris, this is what is coming from Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traoré at it again, scrapping off visa application fee. What do you think is the implication of this decision?
Well, it's in as much as it is a good decision for Burkina Faso, The last part you read, however, this may change in the future because the country has pulled out of the regional bloc ECOWAS, along with its neighbors Mali and Niger, which are also under military rule. So, looking at this at a point in time, it may change.
Okay.
Because you are no more part of ECOWAS. You are trying to, build your own union. So with the Sahel Union, the kind of union that the three of them are trying to build, these free, you see, this is just to open room for, a lot of businesses to be conducted in Burkina Faso.
Okay.
A lot of people would want to come in and do business there. Intertrade businesses is allowed in so many ways that you won't be heckled. You have a free will to enter Burkina Faso to do whatever that you want to do. So it is a very good move for them because Rwanda, Ghana, some of the other countries who are doing this, you could see it is boosting tourism.
Okay.
It is boosting tourism alongside trade and so many other things. So it is a good step that the president has taken. And it is a way that we could see he is trying to bring back the entire Africa. I'm not saying together, but to still bring people into his country, generate that kind of love, that kind of enthusiasm to do business with Burkina Faso. This is the trend that the president is trying to do. Boost tourism, boost trade, boost international relationship and all that. Okay. But once ECOWAS begins to step in, this is when some of these free visa applications will change.
Okay. Now let's look at how safe this decision is for Burkina Faso. Looking at Captain Ibrahim Traoré, he's one man that is really wanted. Back in history and all that, these military personnel that conduct coups, overtake governments and all that, their lives are usually at risk. Looking at, we've done a lot of stories about this man. We see that the world superpowers and all that have their eyes on him. Don't you think that he's opening up the doors to other people to put his life at risk? Anyone could be sent.
Yes, I understand where you're coming from, but looking at the current state of Burkina Faso's government, it is a military rule. Okay. And it will take a planned action. Okay. To put President Traoré's life in danger. Because most of these visa, you see, the visa is not that you just get up and you enter the country. Okay. You will still have to apply. If we read what BBC posted, you will still have to apply, and then it will be reviewed. Your visa will be reviewed. Okay. You see, you still have the tendency to be granted or not granted a visa. Okay. Do you understand?
Whether you pay or not.
Yeah, whether you pay or not. They can choose not to grant you the visa, whether you are yes, two Africans. So you can still be denied visa. So it's not that anybody can just apply and it will be given to you without any proof of your what the particular thing you are going to do in the country, because in the application you state what you are going to do there. So per their checks and their review, if it is not matching anything, they are not really going to give to you. But this world, as we all know, has become a global village. Things can be planned in and out. Whichever way you want to do it. So yes, looking forward into this, we are all expecting it will be some kind of a boost to the Burkina economy. But as to whether someone can, through this free visa, do anything to harm President Traoré, I kind of doubt it. But just as I said, this is the kind of world we find ourselves in. Anything can happen. Yeah.
So that is all about it from Burkina Faso. Captain Ibrahim Traoré scrapping visa fees for African travelers. We'll give you more updates on a lot of issues. See you next time.